Hi and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's episode we will talk about the Muslims in India throughout history. We hope you like our video and subscribe for more such content. Muslims in India spans over a millennium, marked by political, cultural, and social transformations that shaped the subcontinent's identity. Here's an overview of the significant phases in this history: 1. Early Muslim contact, 7th century. Muslim contact with India dates back to the 7th century with Arab traders who established settlements and the western coast, particularly in Malabar Kerala. These were peaceful interactions, focused on trade, and many locals in coastal areas, especially in the south, converted to Islam through interactions with Arab merchants. 2. Rival of Islam through conquests, 8th century onwards. First military incursion by Muslims into India happened in the early 8th century, when Muhammad bin Qasim, an Arab general of the Umayyad Caliphate, conquered Sindh in modern-day Pakistan in 711 CE. This established the first Muslim rule on Indian soil, although it remained relatively confined to the northwestern region. 3. Delhi Sultanate, 1206 to 1526. The significant rise of Muslim power in India began with the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate in the 13th century. This was a series of 5 dynasties: Mamluk 1206 to 1290, Khilji 1290 to 1320, Tughlaq 1320 to 1414, Sayyid 1414 to 1451, and Lodi 1451 to 1526. These rulers expanded Islamic rule deep into northern and central India. The Sultanate era saw the introduction of Persian as the official language, architectural innovations, and the gradual blending of Indian and Islamic cultures. 4. The Mughal Empire, 1526 to 1857. The Mughal Empire, founded by Babur in 1526, represented the zenith of Muslim rule in India. The Mughals were descendants of both Timur and Genghis Khan, and they left a profound legacy in terms of administration, art, and culture. Key figures: Babur 1526 to 1530, founder of the Mughal Empire, defeating the Lodi dynasty at the Battle of Panipat. Akbar 1556 to 1605, one of the most famous emperors. Known for his policy of religious tolerance and the creation of a syncretic faith known as Din-i-Ilahi, he established a strong centralized administration and initiated reforms in governance and culture. Shah Jahan 1628 to 1658, best known for his monumental architectural contributions, particularly the Taj Mahal. Aurangzeb 1658 to 1707 expanded the empire to its greatest extent, but his orthodox policies towards non-Muslims were controversial and led to resistance. The Mughal Empire fostered a rich Indo-Islamic culture, blending Persian, Central Asian, and Indian traditions. This period also saw the flourishing of Urdu language and a composite art and architectural style.
5. Decline of Muslim rule and British colonization, 18th century. The Mughal Empire began to weaken after the death of Aurangzeb in 1707. The empire fragmented, with local rulers asserting autonomy, including Muslim rulers such as the Nawabs of Bengal, the Nizams of Hyderabad, and the Sultans of Mysore like Tipu Sultan. The rise of the British East India Company further eroded Muslim power in India, culminating in the Indian Rebellion of 1857, also called the Sepoy Mutiny or First War of Independence, which saw the symbolic end of Mughal rule with the deposition of Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last Mughal emperor. 6. Muslim reform movements, 19th–20th centuries. In the aftermath of the collapse of Muslim political dominance, several reform movements emerged among Indian Muslims. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan founded the Aligarh movement and the Aligarh Muslim University to modernize and educate Muslims, encouraging them to adapt to British rule and Western education while preserving their Islamic identity. Other reform movements included the Deoband movement and the Ali Hadith, which focused on reviving Islamic teachings and practices. The Barelvi movement also emerged during this period, promoting Sufi practices and traditions. 7. Indian independence movement and partition, 20th century. As the independence movement gained momentum in the 20th century, Muslims were divided over how to engage with the Indian National Congress and the idea of a united India. The All India Muslim League, led by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, advocated for the creation of a separate Muslim majority nation, leading to the formation of Pakistan in 1947. Partition resulted in one of the largest mass migrations in history, with millions of Muslims migrating to Pakistan and millions of Hindus and Sikhs fleeing to India. The partition was accompanied by widespread communal violence. 8. Muslims in post-partition India 1947 present. Post-partition, about 10% of India's population remained Muslim, making it the country with one of the largest Muslim populations globally. In independent India, Muslims have contributed to various fields like politics, arts, sports, and science. However, they have also faced challenges related to political representation, economic marginalization, and communal tensions. Constitutional rights. India's constitution grants Muslims the same rights as other citizens, including the right to practice their religion freely. Personal laws governing marriage, divorce, and inheritance are also recognized for Muslims. Communal tensions. Several incidents of communal violence have occurred post-independence, notably the Gujarat riots 2002 and the Babri Masjid demolition 1992, which created rifts between communities. Cultural contributions. Despite challenges, Indian Muslims have continued to influence India's cultural landscape, from Bollywood to music, literature, and sports. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for such more content.